McCready was at the large gash in the side of the U-boat. He pulled himself inside and made his way down the narrow corridor, following the umbilical as it led him to he knew not what. With every passing second, a growing dread seeped into him. He reached the final bulkhead, and the scene that met him filled with pain and agony. His brother was floating upright in the water, one arm outstretched toward the helmet that was only 5 feet away. McCready was lost in the moment for a mere second before he moved quickly forward and grabbed the helmet. He pulled it over to Sean's inert body and maneuvered it over his head. He snapped the retaining clamp down hard and turned the purge valve. He saw the water evacuated from inside and could now see his brother's face more clearly. He looked hard into the vacant eyes for the briefest of seconds. "I'm not going to lose you, little brother." And with that he moved down to free his leg and started to pull him out of the confined room. Far above, the massive wave, whose last encounter with mankind had been the Mary Louise, rolled out of the night and drove Recovery sideways through the water. This was no mere rise and fall, but a full onslaught of the ship that moved it across the surface like a child playing with a plastic duck in a bathtub. There was nothing the crew could do. The Belle was dragged through the water at over 5 knots. The umbilical snapped tight, and as McCready felt the movement, he grabbed hold of his brother as they were wrenched off their feet and hauled fast through the sub. He had no control, and as they hurtled through the narrow corridor, his shoulder smashed into a bulkhead, almost shattering the bone. Pain coursed through his body. Startled fish darted out of the way. In dive control, all were transfixed by the confused, jumping images on the screen from the helmet cameras. "Jesus, they haven't got a chance," said Matthews. And then on the monitors they could see the 2 bodies as they were dragged from the sub and out into open water, twisting and turning. As the wave moved on, the movement slowed, and McCready managed to stand up. He took a second to find his bearings, then set off, heading for the small light in the distance, the Belle in safety. But it was painfully slow. Donovan turned to Mercer, all respect and fear of the man gone. "If he dies—" Mercer nodded to Jennings, a neutral expression on his face. "Take Mr. Donovan below. He's become a liability."